All right, once again, Shalom. All right, giving all praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash. All right, it's another installment of the post-camp pep talk. Or just through the spirit, scriptures, to lift up your spirit, or just keep you, charged up, amped up, or for the most part, these go for, for the most part, I stick with the theme of, like the rewards of the kingdom, or like the rewards of, not being in pitiful case, when these major judgments, come to pass, meaning, martial law, race riots, the chip, or, just things, scriptures that pertain to you being, preserved from all that, destruction, chaos, judgment, and madness. All right, but today we're going to be in Isaiah chapter 64, and we're going to start at verse 13. All right, so it says, "Therefore thus saith the Lord power, behold, my servant shall eat, but ye shall be hungry. Behold, my servant shall drink, but ye shall be thirsty. Behold, my servant shall rejoice, but ye shall be ashamed. Behold, my servant shall sing for joy of heart, but ye shall cry for sorrow of heart, and shall howl for vexation of spirit." All right. So that's talking about, there's basically, there's more categories of people, technically according to the scriptures, but, when it all boils down on this go around, all right, there's the people that the Lord is dealing with, and the people, all right, that the Lord is not dealing with. All right, the people that the Lord is not dealing with, you got the, the third part of man, or, things like that, which is Esau, these Edomites, all right, these so-called white people, all right, or, and then, you got these, like the heathens, or, and then you got, the two-thirds. Well, those are all categories of the people that the Lord's not going to be dealing with. And, those are the people that really, as far as, these judgments and not being preserved, or, when that time comes, all right, those are the ones who are going to have those problems as far as, or, they're, not finding anything to eat, or, being in fear of your life for whatever reason, whether it's, or, because you got all these fucking, Klansmen and shit, or, and there's more, like, even, a lot of heathens that are also our enemies are also, brown-skinned people. So you got to put that into play. You got civil wars brewing up, all right, because, you've got, as far as like these Edomites, they're like two different factions, Satan basically, liberals and conservatives, at each other's necks and shit like that. So, it's going to be like all out, hell on earth. Right. All right, so, all right, St. Matthew, right, 19 and 30. "But many that are first shall be last, and the last shall be first." All right, who is first right now? All right, that's talking about, Esau, Edom, these so-called white people. Are mainly Amalek, who's supposed to be, like the head of the nations, and he pretty much is, behind the scenes. You got all these Edomites, these neo-Nazi Edomites talking about, all those Jews they're responsible for everything. Or, that's not, through the spirit, that's not something, through the spirit I can perceive, an Edomite, lying about. Just like, let's look at it, let's look at how genuinely pissed, these so-called, anti-Semites get when it comes to them, talking about, Amalek, if they have those types of views. But, they're all Edomites and all that, but, or, saying, the first is going to be less, there's going to be, a reversal, and all the heathens, for the most part, they were just, like smack dab in the middle, or, You know, Esau still has a rulership over them. You know, that's why he's occupying their countries and shit like that. And but it's going to be reversed. They're going to be, instead of us like being the lowest of the low, they're going to be the lowest of the low. So that's something to or if you're an Israelite, in general, or you're going to or you're going to get or exalted. So even as of now, you might be how they say, like down in the dumps, down disenfranchised. This is the purpose of the series is to just like ward off, fend off, those types of demons. All right. All right, St. Luke. All right, 16 and 20. And he lifted up his eyes on his disciples, and said, Blessed be ye poor, for yours is the kingdom of the Most High. Blessed are ye that hunger now, for ye shall be filled. Blessed are ye that weep now, for ye shall laugh. All right, so Jake in general just finds themselves, in those types of predicaments. Or as far as being poor. All right, what else? Sometimes being hungry. All right, weeping. Being sad. All right. All right. Let's continue. Verse 22. Blessed are ye when men shall hate you, and when they shall separate you from their company. Well, these are things. These are all the things that come with the territory. Being in the truth, and not everyone can handle it. And that's why you got sellouts and fallouts and shit like that. All right, but the thing is, Yahweh Shai, and these precepts are saying, there's going to be an end to your suffering, and a reward, for your for your perseverance, for your diligence, for your striving to be righteous, or in a world that's wicked, and plus she's like, not everyone wants to be around, run of the mill, Jesus freak and all that, in the first place. So, how much more you, someone who actually, properly, applies the scriptures, right? Because, the world still, has a problem with, you got a lot of wicked Christians, they're still against, homosexuality and things like that. Or, people who are of the world, are against, the Bible. Right, and anyone who claims to follow it. So you're going to have a lot of people separating their company from you. All right, so well, what's the attitude that Yahweh Shem Yahushai wants you to have? He wants you to just like fuck those people. All right, only get with the ones that are about what I'm about. But at the end, it's going to be everyone else who's going to be, he's doing it now, as far as that role reversal. A lot of people, through the Spirit, through, they're going about, on their day to day and all that, they just like observe it, or whether it be just like a story or an article. All right, but we know this kingdom is like crumbling. All right, so once again, St. Luke 6 and 22. Blessed are ye when men shall hate you, and when they shall separate you from their company, and shall reproach you, and cast out your name as evil for the Son of Man's sake. All right, but that's a catch, and all that, you have to be perceived to be, a deadbeat and a scumbag because, of things you uphold in the scriptures. Or not for any other, not because you you steal from people and shit like that. All right, but we are to suffer for our righteousness' sake. Verse 23. Rejoice ye in that day, and leap for joy, for behold, your reward is great in heaven, for in the like manner did their fathers unto the prophets. But woe unto you that are rich, for ye have received your consolation. Or Bill Cosby, he received that consolation. Oh no, you know that's a term that they used. Or whenever when I was a little kid, you know, receive, sometimes you have like a foot race or some stupid little competition, sporting event, and sometimes with little kids, they don't want to they don't want to drive home, as of yet, that much, as far as the concept of the winner and the loser, because in those days, usually, they make you get in line and just like dap up, the other team and all that, saying good game and shit like that, or whether you win or lose and all that, but if there was actually something at stake, a reward, right, the winner would get a trophy, saying first place and all that, right, but what do they give the loser? You know, like that. The loser, they would always get some sort of consolation prize. It would be like a fucking bookmark or a piece of candy or some bullshit. All right, but the consolation prize is for the loser. All right, so think about that when or I'm gonna I might do a lesson on that word, or just to see because console, or that's what you do to someone who's mourning about something. All right, so it's not consolation is not something that a winner is looking to receive. All right, so verse 25. Woe unto you that are full, for ye shall hunger. Woe unto you that laugh now, for ye shall mourn and weep. All these people in the world, they want to be in that world because they want to receive, those things that make them laugh and all that. It's just like the good times that they're able to have. All the countries that they can travel to. All right, all the games they can go to. All the clubs they can, waste all this money without a worry. All these women they can get. All these fancy cars that they can drive. Or if you're in that type of situation, you got a permanent shit-eating grin on your face, basically. But once Heavenly Father, shuts it down, and they're in the process of getting judged, of course it's going to be a whole other story. All right, it's going to be, or Yahushua said, the first are going to be last, and the last are going to be first. We're the last on this go around. All right, but the Heavenly Father is going to put an end to that, one of these days. All right. All right, so verse 26. Woe unto you when all men shall speak well of you, for so did their fathers to the false prophets. All right, so just remember that. All right, as far as you might not be that type of person that ruffles feathers all the damn time. All right, but there's gonna be people coming against you, for what you stand up for. Whether it's your family, or there've been instances just just like you get that punk ass worldly rebuke. If they find out you don't vote or do this or that, and shit like that. But fuck those people, man. All right, just remain remain in this, remain in this. All right, and if you're of the elect, that's also another thing, of faith. Maintain that faith. All right, and then your focus should be with the end game. What's in the horizon for you, because what's in the horizon for them is destruction. Or so just just meditate, keep meditating on the reward at the end for your endurance. All right, so with that just gonna wrap it up. Say shalom. All right, double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone. Or and shalom to the hopeful elect.